Hi, everybody. All right, hold on. Spotlight. There we go. How's everybody recovered from the party last night? Oh, there's Lex. There we go. Morning, Sandy. All right, so welcome. Today we're going to go through the tutorial on how to utilize the Mighty Networks application and the web portal where the Tmrw.Tday online community is hosted. So I'll bless you. Stacy has the loudest sneezes on earth, and I've become just like her when I sneeze. So, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be sharing my screen from my laptop, and then I'm also going to be step in step with the mobile app. So everything that I talk about on the web portal, I'll also talk about how to do it on the mobile app. So the mobile app is slightly different, obviously just because of where the menu is located and stuff, and where to post. So I'll start right from the beginning. Logging in to the web portal. Does everybody know how to log in? Let's utilize the chat a bit more here. So if you know how to log in to the Tmrw.Tday community on the Mighty Network via your computer and laptop, do you know how to do that? Yes or no? Is there anyone that doesn't know how to do that? Let me.
Brad.
Sandra doesn't log out.
Brad doesn't.
And Brad, no. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start from scratch on the mobile. On the how to log in from your computer. So I'm going to share my screen. All right. So Stacy, in the chat box, can you type in http Tmrw.Tday.mn.co. So we can do this together. Oh, there, I got a chat box too. And then who has the mobile app on their phone and who doesn't? So on your mobile app, if you don't have the mobile app, just go to your App Store or your Android Google Play Store for Android and search Mighty Networks. Right here, I'm putting it in the chat box. So Mighty Networks in your Apple or Google Play Store. The app, as Kimia just mentioned, the app is the best way to go. It's the most accessible. It's the easiest. It's always there. And you always get you'll get the notifications, and you can control the notifications. Perfect. Brendan, awesome. Great. So right from the start, so I've shared my screen. I'm going to sign back in. This is the web portal as you can see it. Obviously enter your email and your password. Brad, you got that? Just want to ensure everyone's following step by step. You don't have it in App Store. Brad, you don't have Mighty Networks in the App Store? It doesn't pop up for you? It should look like a, how do I show it? Let me go to Mighty Networks on how it looks. This is the symbol you should be looking for in your app store. Mighty Networks. It's like an MN silver on a dark blue, purplish color. So
Yeah.
Says not available. That's weird. So Brad, on your laptop, you don't require an app. You just need to punch in the web browser, which is this one right here, to log in via your laptop. All right, so I'm going to enter now into the platform. That's on the computer. That's how we've entered into the platform. And then on your mobile app, if it's your first time logging into the mobile app, it's going to ask you to search for the network, which is, Brendan, you did it pretty quickly. So search a network. Yeah, there it is. So if you search the network, you got to spell out Tmrw.Tday together for it to show up, and you click it and you'll enter the network. All right, good. Awesome. Tmrw.Tday together community, correct, Paria, yeah. So that's how you search it on the mobile app to get in. So now we're into the platform, the community. So this is how the home feed looks. And as you can see, if you scroll, this is the home feed. Everyone's posting here. You'll see events as well. Where are you located? It'll prompt you to do some stuff there too. Peter Opperman's Future Temple Companion course, which is located in another section, but it shows up in the home feed. So on the left-hand side here, on your laptop, your menu is on the left. So home is first, that's your home feed. It's like your Facebook home feed, your timeline where you go to search for content and stories and other stuff. Next is the discovery. If you click discovery, it'll break things down for you. So featured section, the featured section is where we control essentially what shows up in the featured section. So
things that are coming up.
Things that are coming up, things that are important. So the start here, if you see on the right, start here, the Tmrw.Tday community info. This is like our welcome. And the first thing we always recommend everyone to do, which is a little difficult to do with your first time, is to control your notifications. So if you haven't controlled your
hands up if you guys have been getting tons of notifications.
Yeah,
emails.
If you've been getting a ton of notification emails,
this is how you're going
to control it. So you control what notifications you get from Tmrw.Tday Together community. Go here to update your settings. So essentially, and then you can download, it tells you how to download the mobile app.
Open the settings.
Yeah, the activity feed is personalized for you.
So that means that any group you join, so any lounge, if you RSVP to an event, that will start showing up in your home feed as well as the regular stuff on the home feed. So if you're in the men's group, then the Metamorphosis posts, they'll all show in your home feed.
So this is the featured section in the discovery. Then upcoming events will show up for you. Top posts. These are the top posts from everybody. You can do polls. You can ask questions and people will engage with you. So this was one of the very first ones we asked. What type of Mother Earth warrior are you? We know they're equally important. Why it's magical that we can spread our energies to each. So protect the oceans, animal rights, save the forest, clean up the planet, help develop third worlds. So that's a sample post that you guys can all do yourselves. And then top virtual programs. So this is the discovery page. This really, you can discover other members here and other topics. So we created these topics. What's important to you right now? What is your biggest struggle currently? Share your biggest breakthroughs, meditation and breath work, partner special offers, which is new, music and dance, yoga, movement and fitness, plant medicine, culture, passion and purpose. So we've really started to dissect some different topics for people to dive into. And it helps to reduce a lot of the other content that, that you don't want to see if you're not interested in it. So back to the main menu. So we're going to stick with the main menu and go down. So now after discovery is members, and you can go in to see all the members, and you can see members near you. This will filter all the members that are in your area, the newest members that signed up.
If you want to welcome people.
If you want to welcome people, hosts. There's Brendan who just signed up today. Hosts. These are all our hosts and moderators. And I'll talk about our hosts and moderators near the end of it and how you can contribute to this platform, because we are going to be bringing on more people to help nurture this community and really to get it to expand and really get engaging for others to join in and discuss various topics and stuff. And then there's our ambassador program, which I'll also discuss. You have the ability to invite people through your profile, which gives you ambassador status from bronze, silver, and gold. And eventually we'll also be adding in rewards of various things to our ambassador program coming soon. So that could be discounts.
Show them where to find their link.
Oh yeah, so now that I'm on this, I can show you how to find your own link. If you click about.
Or it was just there as well.
Yeah.
There or there.
Oh yeah, so it's also here on the top right, invite. If you click that invite button, that's probably the easiest. Let's invite. You can add people's email addresses in here.
And then this is the email.
And then this was what they would receive via an email. You can customize it. Or the easiest way, which has worked the best, if you scroll to the bottom, there's send a share link. This link here is your personalized link that's trackable. So you click the copy button and you can paste that into your bios, your links in your bio. You can do swipe up campaigns if you have an Instagram account that's over 10,000. You can put it in your newsletter. You can just send it via WhatsApp to your friends to join. So that's actually the easiest way, is the invite, the invite link. And there is one more way, is if you click the about section and you click invite, and that pops up again. Same thing, the whole thing pops up. So if you guys are following along on your mobile app, just the only difference on the mobile app for what we've gone through right now is finding your menu. So I can show you quickly where your menu is. If you look at the top left of your screen, you see the 3 white lines. Select those 3 white lines, and that pops up your menu. So that's essentially how you get your menu open on your mobile app. And like I said, like we mentioned, Kimia mentioned, the mobile app is the most, is the easiest way to navigate and stay on top of the platform, as opposed to having to log in all the time on your laptop. So this is just mobile on the go, and you're always connected, just like your Instagram app and your Facebook app. So where are we at? Okay, so I'm still going through the menu now. We just finished members. I mentioned the about page. The about page is just like this is going to get changed. We still have our Virtual Fest stuff in here, our donations, where they're going. We'll have an update on our donations shortly as well.
It's going to just be on the community, not on the fest.
Yeah. And then, so next would be topics. You can click topics. So that was in the discovery section as well. But you also have it in your menu feed to go through certain topics that you're interested in. I started this one yesterday, passion and purpose. So, and I posted the Jason Silva video, how to find your passion, which is one of my favorite videos from his Shots of Awe series, and a little post here. And I'll be showing you guys how to do a post shortly as soon as I get through the menu. Next is the events. In the events tab, these are the next 2 events that are currently, we're in the tutorial right now. And you can even click past events, and this will show every single event that was in the virtual festival. So that's the events section. And if you guys have any events, any of the facilitators, if you have any events, we've already contacted you on how we can populate this moving forward. And then next is our group lounges. I'll let Stacy take it from here to describe the group lounges. You want to jump in on this screen? Because I'm sharing.
Yep. So these are, so throughout the festival, these were like certain workshops or topics that people were super interested in, or just talking to some members what would interest people. So I know that like we have a lot of like coaches in our community, and so we created this coaches lounge because a lot of conversations have come up. Sandra, I think you and Crystal talked about this recently, that it's kind of tough when you're doing it all on your own. And so using like that lounge as a place where we're going to try to do something where it's, I don't know, maybe like bi-weekly or monthly, like a place for coaches to come together and share like their struggles or what they're working on, or get feedback. Permaculture and gardening. Paulo's not on the call here, but I know that I think he joined this group. So after that permaculture workshop, there was a lot of people who expressed interest in wanting to learn how to grow their own food to be more sustainable. And Nicole, who led that workshop, talked about, you know, doing it in an urban setting. You're able to even grow in your own home. So
I'll open up the products and services so they can see a couple of things that we've got.
Yep. So conscious products and services are just some partner small businesses that we support, that support us. So there's like a jewelry line there. There's the Four Sigmatic stuff. We have a coupon code for the Four Sigmatic that they've extended to the community. Herb Angels was another one of our sponsors. So these are, we're going to be adding to this a lot more, because this is something that I do with iResold too. So I have like a group of partner products, like, you know, from laundry to just like all these different products that can help create a more sustainable planet, which I think everybody in this community is kind of about. And then there's the men's Metamorphosis Lounge. So that's kind of Andrew Covey and Dane's project that they had been working on before, but bringing it to the platform. And so we're gonna add to this, and we're happy to have like, we're open to your suggestions as well, of how we can kind of create these little subcultures within the platform for where people are interested and to really learn and grow. Like permaculture, I'm excited to start testing out growing stuff on my balcony and seeing what works, what doesn't, and just having that community support. So that's kind of where the group lounges are. And then we have our virtual program. So this is where it used to just be virtual festival. The festival's still posted here. All the replays are, right now they're still available for at least the next, I think it's like 17 or 18 more days. But we're really looking at how to continue to make that accessible for people, because it's been really powerful. So, but guaranteed at least on that site for the next like 16 or 17 days. Then it's virtual programs now. So moving away from just the festival, where we have our facilitators offering their kind of one-on-one courses and services. So like Crystal Chong, we're still building it out. So this probably won't show for you guys yet, but her anxiety schmanxiety program, Marcos and Jess, they have their 2-day coachable crash course beginning later in May. Jessie Magic has a series of 6 workshops, online courses you can take. So, you know, if you click in here, these are all the different, you know, she offers 200 and 500 hour yoga teacher training, her women's work, plant and energy facilitation training. Sharon Fiani has a 7-day yoga and meditation thing coming up May 10th. So this is where you can look at what programs you can do in between the bigger, larger programs that we're doing with Tmrw.Tday together. And then here we have our free offers. So this is kind of like, you know, Andrew and I are both burners, and we strongly resonate with that principle of like the gifting economy. And so we created our own little gifting economy within the platform. Again, right now it's just loaded with offers from some of our facilitators. So like Sandra, who's on the call, Cuts of a Diamond, is the book that she wrote. You could buy the hard copy, but she's gifting right now to our community the electronic copy. So you just click here, it all links out to where you can receive these things. And so really looking to offer you guys, you know, like a lot of value being on the online community, how to like grow and expand yourselves, your businesses. You know, Greg Monaco, for those who did his How to Become Unforgettable workshop, he's offering a free 30-minute brand consultation. I highly recommend this work. Greg definitely helps gain clarity on whatever it is that you want to contribute to the world. And there's only a few things here right now, but we'll definitely be adding to this list. So when you're kind of in that section, if you're on the laptop, you click back to network, and it just brings you back.
That's a key thing of clicking back to the network, because that was where people were getting a little confused between finding the virtual fest schedule and links, Zoom links.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying.
So, just a quick, when you're in this virtual festival, virtual programs, and then if you click Tmrw.Tday Together Virtual Festival, this is where, because it was the first time for everybody, when you entered the virtual festival schedule and you opened up yoga, opening the portal, watch the replay, before this was, here was the live Zoom link. So this is where people had difficulty figuring out how to get out of the virtual festival program and back to the network. So if you see top left, see first the virtual festival, the schedule is all here, but it also has its own activity feed.
Own members.
So it has its own activity feed. It has its own members for everyone that registered for the actual virtual festival. So this isn't the membership of the entire network. And then it has an about as well. So this is its own section within the community network. So to get out of this and any other virtual program that Stacy had just shown you, at the top left, even on your mobile app and on your laptop, you click back to network, and it takes you back to the main home page of the Tmrw.Tday community. So that's where I hope that was clear.
I love what Kimia said, because there is a lot of free content and like so much stuff on the internet right now, but for those of you who were with us throughout this festival, like you have like a little bit of known, like you know these facilitators and you know like who we work with and what we're about. So like really take advantage of that.
Yeah, so Peter right now is offering a 5-day companion course, which is like a small introductory to his 8-week online incubator course. So, which has already started, and all the information's there for you guys to jump in on that. So that, I'll take us back to the network again. I'll take us back to the home feed. And I think, yeah, so now we're on to how to actually post on the community homepage and in the feed. So on your mobile phone, I'll do it from the mobile phone first so you guys can see the difference. On the mobile phone, the plus button at the bottom, that is how you open up a window to make a post. On a laptop, the plus button here at the top right, that's going to open up a drop-down menu. So if you want to do a quick post, you want to post an article, a question or a poll, you won't have the option to do an event. That's only for hosts. You can post a topic. Can they post topic? Will they be able to post topic, babe?
I'm not sure, Andrew.
Are you guys able to see?
They can't do polls.
Yes. Oh, you can't do question or poll. So anyway, so let's start with quick post. We'll start with the quick post. Click quick post, and it's going to open up like this for you. And so share your thoughts. So you can just type, I love this community so much. And then at the bottom, you have your photo button, your video button, your embedded link button, and attach a file and create a poll. So I don't know if you have the create poll on yours, but for one, you can just click photo, it'll open up for you. On mobile app, you'll see it at the bottom as well. You click the photo button or the small clip or the tag button and it opens up something. So you can post a photo and then you can also post, I'll show you if you want to go to, if you want to post a link from YouTube. So Wim Hof.
Hi guys, welcome. This is a guided.
So if you wanted to not post the photo, you can post a video link and you just paste the link in there and pops up right there in the feed. So you'll be able to watch the video right there after you've posted it. So catch Wim Hof, etc. And it's pretty straightforward. It's just like posting on Facebook.
You can add people.
Oh yeah. And then if I wanted to say, hey, at Sandra, you should check this out. So it's just like adding people on any other platform. Hey, Sandra Rodriguez, you should check this out. And it'll notify her, which I should go back. Should I go back into the notifications? Did we do that yet on how to turn off notifications? Oh, I forgot to do that. Anyways, I'll do that after this. So, so that's how you post. And then you can even add a topic. So you can add the topic here. So this would be meditation and breath work. So again, that's at the top there. On your mobile phone, it's at the top as well. You'll see posting to Tmrw.Tday together, and you can click add topic on your mobile phone, and all the topics post up are available there for you to click on. All right, so that's basically how to post. I'll close this one out. And you can do the same. You can post as well in the group lounges. So if you open up Coaches Lounge, you're able, there's the plus button at the top right. So Marcos went in and said, hey, what a joy to be surrounded by fellow coaches. And you can press the heart button to like it. You've cheered this, or you can click this to join the conversation and reply to him. Say, thank you so much. Looking forward to collaborating. And you can even post a photo there as well. So it's just like engaging in a specific conversation and replying to Marcos's comment. But you can also create your own quick post as well in the Coaches Lounge and type whatever you want. So you can basically post anywhere. In the events as well, Future Temple Companion course, you can open that up and scroll down. And
Maybe you want to show where the links are, because in the virtual festival, it was not. It was in the schedule, so now the link is like directly.
Yeah, so you'll see the link as you scroll down.
It's a Zoom link. It's like
right. And you'll see who RSVP'd. You can RSVP and you can share your thoughts at the bottom of an event as well. All right, so if you just do a little exploration on everything, you'll be able to RSVP, post, and all that good stuff on most areas of the platform. I'm going to go back quickly to notifications on your profile. If you notice in the top right corner, you'll see your picture and it says, when you roll over, it says view your stuff. You click on that and it opens up your settings, your drafts, your saved posts, your network settings. To manage your notifications, I would click network settings. Is that what it is? Oh no, it's not network. Sorry about that. It's your settings. So your personal account, click on your settings. It's the first option and it opens up your account info. You can, and then you can go into notifications. You can edit your profile, sounds, text me the app. So click notifications. So me, I've turned off all email updates for now. But you can also scroll down and you can basically turn on or off the notification. So cheers on your stuff. So something that you posted, if someone likes it on any of your posts, you can turn that on or off from notifying you on your mobile app. Because right now I have my mobile notifications are on, but my emails are not. So I won't. That's why if you go into your email and you see a whole pile of notifications, it's because it's not turned off. And anyone that liked your post or commented on your stuff or commented after you or mentioned you, it's going to show up in your email as well. This is where you can control your notifications, especially if you have the mobile app. But if you don't have the mobile app and you prefer to log in on your laptop, I believe there's a way of turning on your email updates, and then you can control both. Where'd it go? I thought we were able to control both. So yeah, you can turn on both, and then you can just basically cheers on your stuff. You can turn it off or on. Comments on your stuff, you can turn it on or off. So I would just play with your notifications to see what's best for you guys. I turned off my email updates because I use my email a lot. And then just go through everything that you think is relevant to you and what you'd like to get notified on or not. All right, so I wish there was a way for us to control this before we started the community, because I know there must have been some people who are like, whoa, what's going on here? I'm getting all these emails. But unfortunately, there's no setting. It doesn't allow us to control the notifications for all the members coming in. So you guys are going to have to do this on your own. So again, that's in your personal settings. You can go in and edit your profile, put your picture in, put a backdrop photo as well, like a banner, your name, a little bit about you, your links, a little introduction to yourself, where you're located, and it'll show people everything that you're involved in. So I'm in all these virtual programs, I'm in these group lounges, I'm in these topics that I'd like to follow. So save that up. So that's a little bit on your personal settings. And any group you join. Okay, so is there hold on, let's take a little break and ask, talk about any questions. Pass the message, share your ambassador link on your IG, please. Meet me. Okay. I also propose a gift and event to the community.
It's a gift?
Yep.
It's a free event?
Yep. Andrea, you can email or message Stacy, and she'll guide you on how to do that. Is it a free program? It's to gift an event to the community. So I'm guessing it's free, right, Andrea? So yes, it is. Okay, perfect. All right, so now at the top, next to your profile, your account profile, you see that little 7 there? That's your notification bar or tab. It opens up all your notifications, showing people who have posted something that you're involved in or replied to or liked one of your posts. You can go through there. It's just like your Facebook notification button at the top as well. And then here is your chat box. This is everyone that you can chat with. And you're able to DM people directly and have a direct conversation with them. So if I want to find Stacy, I punch in her name. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Stacy. Good to meet you. All right. So it's just like Facebook Messenger. So we got our own messenger in there so you can communicate. Yeah, this is great. It's like, Maddie, this is great and the equivalent to living in our own little commune. Exactly. without the misinformation, without the bad news and the fear-based news and all that arguing on Facebook, this is a place for us to be able to come together and just talk about what really matters and support each other, and really inspire each other to do better and be better together. Which is what we've went through on the 11-day virtual festival, and now we're gonna take it to the next level with this community, and it's really just trying to get more people to start using this platform and get them used to it as much as possible. So next up is so I did the invite, I did the chat box, I did the tagging, the search bar. There's also a search at the top here. You can search people.
So if someone made a post and you want to find it?
Yeah. So if someone made a post and you want to find it, if you want to find someone, you can put it up here.
That's how I found Sandra's book link.
That's Stacy said that's how she found Sandra's book link. So we can.
So if you search Sandra.
And then go to her profile.
There it is.
Click her profile. And then you can go to activity, see all activity, and it will show you the things that she posted if you want to find it.
Oh, there you go. Oh, so that's like Sandra's home feed in a sense.
Yeah.
Seeing all her activity. Okay, so yeah, so if you wanted to visit someone's profile to see their activity, that's how you did it. So I'll go back again. You can go back into the search, or you can select their name from even in the home feed. See all activity here. And this is everything that Sandra's been involved in. So she liked this event that Marie was talking about. So anything she's engaged with really. And then you can also go back into the home feed and find it that way. So Paria just posted. So this is a new post that Paria just. Did you do that on your mobile app, Paria? So she just posted this. I love it. And she embedded the message right into the photo as well. You can do that. I love this community so much. Andrew, blah, 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 blah. Thanks for the tutorial. And then you can like it. And then I can also select Paria's name and go visit and see all her activity as well. And say hello to her, which is the chat. Hi, Paria. So nice and easy. And then I can follow her. Now I'm following her. I wasn't following her before. Now I'm following her. So that's another thing. You can follow people as well. And once you follow them, their stuff starts showing up in your feed as well, just like Facebook. All right. So does everyone, how about we do this? Is there any questions right now? But I'd love everyone to do one post. Let's everyone get one post up just to give it a little test on how it works. So everyone go back to your home feed, press the plus button at the top right or at the bottom middle on the mobile app. We can do a quick post, open that up, and just play around with messaging. You can add a photo. So, Paria, you selected make background, and then when you put in here I'm going to put in can't wait to get on the plane again.
Where are you gonna go? Make it a question so people engage.
Where are you going? Where are you going to fly to first?
Did you delete the other part? Can't wait to get on the plane again. One.
Now let's see. I can do it like that, or I can take it. I can preview it. So this is how it's going to look. So I don't have to have the writing on top of the photo. And then I can remove the preview by pressing remove from background here and just make it like that. And then it'll show underneath that photo. And now we can also do a poll. So someone put up a poll. Let's put up a poll. Paria, you want to put up a poll?
I don't know if they can.
She said we can.
Oh, can they?
Yeah. Okay, so Paria is working on a poll. Brad, why don't you try putting up a photo of yourself dancing from the virtual dance party if you have one.
In your birthday suit.
I'm thinking of the question. Any ideas for Paria for a poll? Mhm. Bum, bum, bum. This might take a minute. All right. So anybody else that just wants to, let's put up a post, like find an inspirational video or a quote. Find just a quote and post that quote as a photo in the home feed. Simple as that. Just like something you would post on Facebook or Instagram. And that way we can just run a few posts right now as we're on this call. Oh, my laptop's gonna die.
You have 28%.
Staying in. So, Stacy, you want to put up something? Oh,
No.
so I'm going to post
I know.
this. I'm going to add a topic. Is there a topic right now? No. There's no topic that relates.
I'm not logged in as myself. So.
All right. So I'm going to post this one. Oh, yeah. So once you click post, here's another thing. You can pick a topic and then you can post without a topic. So I'm going to post without a topic. And then the next thing that pops up is notify all members of your new post to give your members the best. So basically, I've already notified a couple times in the last 24 hours. It says I've sent 2 in the last 24 hours. So you have the option to notify everybody or don't notify everybody. So I'm going to click don't notify everybody because I don't want to bombard people's notifications in home feeds.
Does everybody get asked that? Or is it because you're a host?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. So let me know what you guys see when you're putting up a post as not a host, because I'm a host, so it gives me different options. Or if it even asks you to notify all members, that's the question. That I don't know. So Kathleen, she just posted lovely walk in nature. Oh, amazing. Hold on, am I following you, Kathleen? Let me just make sure. Oh, you replied to my comment. Okay, great. That's what you did. Yep, I'm following you. So there's a new activity that just posted. Brendan, nice. Perfect. So Brendan went in and took a photo of the tutorial and just said happy to be part of this community. Perfect. So I'm going to cheers that. And I'm going to reply, blessed to have you here, brother. One love. So I just replied to his comment or his post. Will there be any updates to this platform? And so will that happen automatically? It'll on basically just like an app on your mobile phone. It will update it if you have your updates on automatic. Like I do, all my apps just automatically update on their own. So if you don't, then you obviously need to go into your app store and just click update. Updates so far, how many updates have there been in the month or so that we've had, Steve? I haven't seen too many updates, but I know they're constantly improving this platform. So let's see, Brad. Haria asked the question, would you be down? Here's a good one. Would you be down to do group classes with your Tmrw.Tday fam on replay? Yes. Yeah, yo. I guess you're not giving much option there, right? I love those. So good. So that just showed up as a new activity. 2 people already responded to it. Brad, wicked. Oh, look at that. Brad, happy birthday, bud. COVID-19 birthday party. One for the memory books. There we go. Anybody else want to join in? again, it's in your you'll see it in your notifications or at the top of your feed. You can also mark all your notifications as red in the top right of the notification. See that check mark with stairs almost under it? Click that and it clears all your notifications as well. So is there anything else? Let's talk about, I'm going to stop sharing my screen unless anyone wants it still up. I'll stop my share screen right now. We want to talk about contributors, moderators, and all that good stuff. We had an amazing call with Kimia yesterday. I'd love to, Kimia, do you want to talk a little bit about what we were talking about and some ideas we were throwing out there? I'll bring you on right now.
Awesome. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for being here. This is awesome. I actually didn't know how many people are going to show up, and to have you here is definitely a blessing. To do this together and make all these posts happen too, that's real engagement. And the idea is for us to find ways so that we can stay connected enough so that this app doesn't become kind of obsolete on our phones. And it's so easy to have apps that just sit there. You know, they become so redundant, and then it's just sitting there stagnating, and then you delete it. This app actually has my family in it, so I have every intention of making sure that I live here forever. So I'm really happy to see that you guys are on board. And from what I can see, even from this call, like, people that I hear are already super engaged, and if you haven't been, I'm sure you're going to be on top of it. Can you guys think of, you know, alternative ways of bringing on more members? Everybody has a network. You all have a reach. You know, this whole coin system thing, something about it actually makes me want to spread the word even more. It's like you see one more coin coming in, one more coin coming in, and it will have some sort of a, you know, value, because we are going to give it value. But the biggest value that is added as a result of you spreading the word is getting more people that are already like-minded and people that really can use this type of community. Is we talked about this is our future temple. We already have built that. Maddie refers to it as our commune. It really is that. So how can we get more people to stay on this app and engage with each other in a way that we don't bore ourselves and other people? One of the ideas that we talked about yesterday, and that's why Patty also pulled us on that, not giving you an option of saying no, is how about having the fact that it's a privilege we have access to these replays. How about we actually have classes on a daily where we go through these replays together and we still practice together? Of course, some of the presentations may not be, you know, this might not apply to, but, you know, some of the workshops, breath work, bar, kundalini, whatever it might be, these are self-led principles that we could really benefit from having on a daily, and not just leaving it at being like an 11-day of just ODing on great content and then going off in this world not knowing what to do with it, right? So making sure that we make that a little bit of more organic part of our life, but also keep this sense of like, we're still in this together, guys. Like, regardless of what's happening with, you know, the COVID era around us, this community is not going to go away. Even if we go back to whatever the new normal is going to be, this community will still stay very close to each other. We can continue to deconstruct, reconstruct, grow, cry, laugh, and party together at the same time. Like, some of you guys were like with us last night, you know, just partying, and yet we are here today thinking about how we can be creative about some of the ways we engage. So if you guys are down to actually do these classes, give us the feedback too. Like, if you think that a certain hour during the day is the best for you. Obviously, some of the practices, you know, Kundalini is best at 10 o'clock when you're trying to get your day, you know, going. You want to get rid of some of that heartache, whatever it is, heavy, you know, weighing you down on your soul, whatever it is. Get on with it and get the day going, right? So we're open to your feedback, but we want to get this started so that we cover the next 2 weeks until the next festival comes up. And that's what Tmrw.Tday is going to be doing. The offerings are just going to be endless. It's just, what do we do in between these in-between periods to make sure that not only are we staying engaged, but we're bringing more people on, and we're really building, you know, I like what Audra said about recruiting people. We're building, you know, this system where we are the spiritual soldiers, where we are the soul rebels, where we are, you know, what the future of humanness should really be leading towards, where we can stay as one, but really get those actual physical practices in as well. So that was one of the main things that we talked about in terms of how you can make sure that your engagement doesn't, you know, get kind of redundant, is stay creative. You guys are full of ideas. We have activators and participants in this group that, you know, has taken on such load of good information for 11 days. You've sat on it for a few days. You know, how, like, give your reflections, talk to us about it. Let's actually take some of these lessons that is within you guys and share it with the rest of us, because we truly are our own medicine. And to be able to have access to such a thing right now in this day and age, like, it's a huge blessing. And I'm so thankful that we can do this, because it's definitely going to help my growth. Some of the things that we can do, and I'm sure like someone like Parya, who's so good with you know, just visual things. Like, we want quick information, we want interesting topics, and we want to actually be able to consume and digest the information right away. See how you can be creative about it. Brad just put up a really beautiful post from his birthday with like the ugliest picture I've seen of myself. Why not? You know, capture me from my, you know, bad side, and, you know, all of a sudden my perspective, my reality shifts, and I'm laughing and I'm thinking like, Parya, can you do something about this? Can you remove this? And it's like, no, this is it, right? So let's bring some humor to it. I think humor is ultimately the place we can always go to find some level of healing, but also some level of dealing, because our replays, that's what that schedule is going to do. It's like, let's continue to deal and go inward and take the information in a little bit differently maybe this time. When we were doing everything live, it's just like, it's a rigorous schedule. Like, we never thought this festival was just going to be like, if it would have been if it was physically happening. And it was back to back to back to back to back sessions. Where do we change our perspective and, you know, start consuming that information differently, maybe on a daily basis, doing one class and see how it sits with us, right? So I'm really excited about that, and I'm excited to see more people following each other. Like, follow each other so you can freely stalk each other at this point. This is a day and age where it's okay to stalk each other. Like, it's okay to want to know, like, where's Sandra going to be? Like, I know she's into this. I want to know where she's going to be next. And, you know, she's looking for a karmic partner on one of the lounges. She will reach out and say, do you want to be my karmic partner? And pick a karmic partner, because you want to like have that level of accountability and like conscious growth together as well, right? So let's make use of some of these things, and let's make it fun for ourselves. At the end of the day, like, technology can be boring as we make it out to be, and I think this will give us the chance to really not make it boring, because we're not boring people. And if we are boring, and if one day you just feel like you want to come out here and tell your family, guys, I don't need you to like give me lessons of life or dispense like life prescriptions. I just need a friend today. And just ask for a friend today, and ask someone to reach out to you. Share a phone number. You know, that's why we are here. That give us the opportunity to step out of ourselves and be there for somebody else. Because on a daily basis, I have to remind myself that acceptance is the key to all of my answers. And when someone reaches out, it gives me the opportunity to do that. I think that's it for me, but if something else comes up in my head, you know, you guys all have Facebook, Instagram, whatever. This app is going to give us an opportunity to maybe like, you know, tune out of some of the overwhelming information that we consume on a daily on some of those apps, and just bring it back to like that state of mind where we all breathe and meditate together, and like bring that calm back. I love that that puppy is waving at me or at whoever. Yes, yeah, baba.
That's Brendan. Brendan literally just joined. He messaged me on Instagram. We had a little back and forth talk, and I said, "Yo, you should," because he told me he was taking a break from social media, and I'm like, "Yo, if you want to get in on something that's really good and away from the toxicity of Facebook and Instagram, here, join the network." And he joined it, and then I sent him his call right now, and he joined us. So, Brendan's one of those soul rebels that's ready to join us.
We love this. Bring all your people. I'm sure you come with a community of people that also want to get away from that like mind traffic, and just bring it to a platform that is about quality. And I think Angie asked the question of like, are there any regulations about these posts? Like, you know, even though common sense is really not that common, I like to think that this community actually understands the parameters of, you know,
But we're trying to get away
quality
from
engagements. I mean, there's a certain caliber of thought that is acceptable in a community like this, and let's just respect that, right? And also respect the fact that a lot of things, a lot of even our word and language choice can often, you know, trigger trauma for others, but not to just be, you know, super cautious of what we post, but to be mindful and engage in that thought process with yourself when you put it out there, because you're going to get a lot of really intelligent and really, I think, intuitive insights from this community. That is that beautiful perspective that I truly appreciate in every single response that I see and every comment when it's cheered. So thank you for that. Thank you, and welcome again, Brendan.
Thanks, Kimia. So quickly on what she was talking about here, I'm going to share my screen real quick. This will be the last thing. We do have community guidelines, and I'll open them up. They're in the featured section under the Start Here, Tmrw.Tday community. So I'll go back, Discovery, click Discovery. Right at the top are the three. Virtual, this is how to access the recordings. This is how to update your notifications. This is Start Tmrw.Tday community info. I would skip the part about Virtual Fest. You don't need that.
We're going to update it.
We're going to update it now. But then as you scroll down, here's our guidelines. Be supportive, share generously, be constructive, don't spam, promote, or troll. And then we're also going to add the 8 cultural seeds of Tmrw.Tday to it. We have our own cultural seeds that are similar to the 10 principles of Burning Man. Not similar, our own version of the 10 principles of Burning Man. So we'll be adding those as well. And that'll really help to guide our positive intentions for this community. I can't see anyone turning this into a Facebook type conversation. I haven't seen any misinformation posts yet. I'm sure we'll be monitoring it together as a community, and we'll keep each other in check just to maintain our the positivity and the one love vibe that we've created within this community. So I want to thank you guys for joining us. If there's any last minute questions, drop it in the chat box, and then this will be available for recording, and we'll have it up on the platform as well for everyone to see. We don't have time for a breakout room. Me and Stacy have to go. Unless, you know what, Kimia, I can make you a host, and then you can do the breakout rooms if you know how to do them. Yeah? Okay. So I'll make you the host. I have to bounce out. All right, Kimia, you're the host. You can spotlight yourself and then do the breakout rooms with everyone. And thank you guys. Love you. We'll see you soon.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Doing this in a minute.